the day that I found out that we were expecting twins, that same evening, the developer called and had accepted our offer and said we should go ahead and make payment. That also is one of our testimonies. We got a brand new house, all to the glory of Roy. On the March 24th, we welcomed our beautiful baby girls, and to the glory of God, we are 7 months old, and we are just here to thank Roy, receive your triplets.
This is a special day for women who want to carry their babies. This is a special day for couples that want to hear the cry of a baby in their house. The God of the fire altar, the God of the fire altar, is there anything too hard for the Lord? On your house, on the sound of your amen, carry your babies. Twins, triplets, quadruplets, receive it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Take all of it.
I'll key in. Pastor Jerry would say, dress like your miracle. I'll stuff my belly with clothes. I'll put on big outfit and stuff my belly with big clothes to mimic that of a pregnant woman. And anytime he will say what you want the Lord to do for you, place it beside your device. So I went to print out twin babies, either a boy and a girl, 2 boys or 2 girls. I printed them all, and I will come and pray with it. And I remember Pastor Jerry said he had told God that whatever gift he had for him for his birthday, he wants God to give it to us. So I keyed in and I said, God, I want a house and I want children, and I do not want one, but I want twins. After Pastor Jerry's birthday, I started feeling really, really sick. So one day from his appointment, I went to pick up a test strip. I was even doubting how effective it would be because it looked like it wasn't. And I went to test. Lo and behold, Pastor Jerry, it was 2 lines. That was when he told me the details of what happened in the theater when I had the ectopic pregnancy in 2023. When he came in to give his consent to have my ovary and my tube taken out that day, and they showed him what a good tube looked like and a bad tube looked like. On the other side, I think on my left side, my ovary was not there. They searched and searched, it was nowhere to be found. And the right side, both tube and ovaries were damaged, so they had to take it out. So he had to sign for them to take it out, and to also sign that they educated him, or they told him that I cannot have babies anymore unless somebody donates an egg to me, and that would be via IVF. That's why he was pushing that line. I said, hey, so that was why he was like pushing that line. But he exercised some faith that day when the surgeon told him, I'm sorry, sir, but your wife will not be able to carry her own children, and if she wants to carry children, she would have to go through the route of IVF and an egg donor. And he said he looked at him after signing the consent and told him to go ahead and do his job that will save my life. He knows I'll make my own babies. Pastor Jerry, I keyed into what you declared, that whatever we are saving money for, God will give it to us for free. And I wanted to see him in December of 2024. And Roy had plans of having me carry children after your birthdays. Our first scan, initially they had seen 2 heartbeats, 2 sacs, so which means it was a twin pregnancy. We were scheduled for another scan in the following 2 weeks. So when we went for that scan, they could only find 1 sac. The OBGYN explained that it could be disintegrating fibroid, because I've also been battling with fibroids, or a disappearing twin. And I was like, which one is disappearing twin? I am not accepting that. So when we left that appointment, I told my husband, this negative news has got to stop. Next time we come back, whatever they saw before, they will not see again. I will have my twins. 2 weeks later, we went for another scan. But that morning, Pastor Jerry had declared that whatever they saw before, they will not see again.
Go back and check in the hospital. What they saw before, they will not see it again.
And we went in for the scan. When I laid down to get that scan, I closed my eyes. I just told Roy, do your thing. What woke me up was the surgeon was actually singing praises to God. So when I opened my eyes, she gave me the 2 sign. And my husband started laughing and, we were all happy. And she said, it's 2 strong hearted. The day that I found out that we were expecting twins, that same evening, the developer called and had accepted our offer and said we should go ahead and make payment. That also is one of our testimonies. We got a brand new house, all to the glory of Roy. On the March 24th, we welcomed our beautiful baby girls, and to the glory of God, we are 7 months old, and we are just here to thank Roy that sees us, that through it all, he was with us, he saw us. We have returned like one of the 10 lepers to say, thank you, Roy. What God cannot do does not exist. Thank you so much, Pastor Jerry, for raising a generation that can actually pray and trust that God is good and God actually is listening to their prayers. Thank you so much. I join the millions and millions across the world to say, Pastor Jerry, may the oil on your head not even never run dry, never lose its source.